Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're back in my small little living with my small little stove, and today we are going to make a smoky split pea with ham soup. This is a super easy recipe, and I will show you all the ingredients that you will need, and at the end I will have a written recipe to show you what you need. Here's just a quick overview of what we will be using today. So today we will start with 2 teaspoons or so of some oil here. Got to open her up. Just a little bit of oil in the pan. Turn this up a little bit. Now, you can use regular onions and regular celery, but I again use the dehydrated onions. And a lot of recipes call to skip this step. They just figure you can add the onions and celery and broth and everything and mix it together. I don't like to do that. I like to get my onions a little stiffened up, because what happens is when you mix them all together like that, especially raw onions, everything gets really mushy. And I'm not about having everything like super mushy, especially onions and celery. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get these starting to get a little crisped up, and then we'll move to the next step. Okay, now as you can see that these are starting to crisp up and turn a little brown, now we can pour in our broth. That's what I like to see. All those little black nuggets in there. And with the onions, I had put in celery seed instead of whole celery itself. And that's just chicken stock right there. I'm also going to put in a couple cups of water. Now, during this cook, you're putting in the dried split peas. It may absorb, and you might have to add water as we go, but I will see at the end where we're at. So we'll put that in there. We're going to put in our onions our carrots. And then I'm going to put in, here's a couple little secret ingredients. A little bit of liquid smoke, probably about a teaspoon. You want it too overbearing. And then I'm going to put in here another one of my favorite ingredients, better and bouillon ham. I'll put in here just a regular tablespoon of the bouillon. Get that all mixing around until it starts to simmer. Okay, now that this came up to our boil, we're going to turn it down to a simmer. We're going to add, you can put any kind of diced ham in here, leftovers, ham steaks, whatever really you want. I'm just using these bag of diced ham. This is an 8-ounce bag. These are buy one get one, so of course I'm going to save money where I can. And I'm going to dump that bag in there. Trigger them all. Then I'm going to pour in my bag of split peas. A lot of people will search through them. I've never done that. I probably should, but I haven't run into any stones or anything yet. And then we're going to put in there 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. And then we're going to let that come back up to a simmer again. Okay, so now that these are all mixed together, we're going to let this simmer. And right now, you can see that the peas are really whole. It's not really a green color. Not really any kind of looking like split pea with ham soup. But as this simmers, those peas will start to crush down and turn this into green, and what we're used to seeing is split pea from ham soup. So we'll let this now simmer for another hour and a half, and then we'll take a look at it. Okay, now this has been about an hour and 15 minutes. We can see here that peas are starting to expand, starting to get that green color that we all know of. We're going to let this keep simmering. And these peas, as we keep stirring, will start to break down and turn into that green pea soup that we all know so well. I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, after about an hour and a half or so, and I added 2 more cups of water, and then I actually added another 1 because I like it a little thinner because I'll be canning mine. But 4 cups would have been perfect. Now, just to give us a little extra flavor, because I'm always looking for something that's beyond the norm, you can use salt and pepper and spice it however you like, but I am going to add some of my favorite pork rub just to give it a different kind of flavor. Again, we want this a smoky kind of ham and bean soup, something different than the norm. Again, this is up to you, it's optional. A lot of people just like ham and bean the way they like it. I mean, I'm sorry, ham and split pea ham soup. Ham and bean soup will be on my next recipe. But anyway, hope you enjoy this recipe. I'll be posting a picture here shortly of all the ingredients. Thank you.